We would really appreciate a like and subscribe. Hey everybody, my name is John from Community Life Church, and this is Meals Ready to Eat from the Bible. Hello again. Today's episode is continuing in the Parable of the Sower from Mark chapter 4, and the title is The Enemy Wants to Take What God Gives to You and to Me. The enemy sends the vultures of this world to destroy us. So again, we're going to take a look at the Parable of the Sower and see what God is saying to us today. Let me just pop that up on the screen for us all, and we'll read through it and see exactly what's going on here. All right, Mark chapter 4, verses 3 through 9. Let me just read that. You can follow along. It's up on the screen there. Listen to this. Behold, the sower went out to sow. As he was sowing, some seed fell beside the road, and the birds came and ate it up. Other seed fell on the rocky ground where it did not have much soil, and immediately it sprang up because it had no depth of soil. And after the sun had risen, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. Other seeds fell among the thorns, and the thorns came up and choked it, and it yielded no crop. Other seeds fell into the good soil, and as they grew up and increased, they yielded a crop producing 30, 60, and 100-fold. And he was saying, He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Then later on in verse 13, let's get that up on the screen. Okay, there we go, and read through that. And he said to them, Do you not understand this parable? How will you understand all the parables? The sower sows the word. He goes on to explain the story so that his followers, that's us, that's you and me, can understand and know what he is saying. So let's look at verse 4 today. We're going to take a look at what's going on with the birds and how they came and ate up the seed. All right. As he was sowing, some seed fell beside the road, and the birds came and ate it up. He later says this, These are the ones who are beside the road where the word is sown, and when they hear, immediately Satan comes and takes away the word which was sown in them. To begin with, the ultimate sower is God himself, even though we're all called to sow the word wherever we go and to everyone we meet. That being so, the word never falls someplace that it was not designated to go. No one can ever say so-and-so should not have had the good news spoken to them. Moreover, God will keep sowing the word into everyone as long as they are alive. That continues throughout our life for every person on this earth. The seed in this example did not fall where it was to go, but it did fall where it was supposed to go, but the ground that it fell on refused to let it grow. This shows us that those who do not want to hear the word, who reject the gospel, that's what we're talking about. So how does this happen? The seed on the side of the road, is not on the pathway, is eaten up by birds. The birds, or these are vultures of this world that come and take the life that we have. They come and take the seed that God is sowing. As soon as they see the power of the gospel falling on those who need it, they kill the hope with sarcasm, worldliness, selfish cares, and all that. These are the vultures declare that this cannot be. There is no meaning or purpose in this life, so all you can do is suffer for a little while and then die. The vultures inhabit our cultures all over the place and in many different places. All the media, all the arts, all the government and educational institution. We find these people who just want to take away what God has sown in our lives. The message of these vultures is always the same, and it can never bring life or hope to anyone. There's nothing in it other again than you just have a short life, suffer for a little bit, and then die. So what can we do? Well, we got to get off the road where no seed can grow and get to where the ground is fertile. Get to a local church, make friends with those who believe in the Bible, get involved in small groups, just hang around with people. But this is not a message to forsake those who do not follow Jesus. Rather, it's the opposite of that. But before we can feed them, we must get fed ourselves. We have to be continually fed to learn and keep growing. We must learn to hear what God is saying to us. This is what Jesus means when he says, and he was saying to them, take care what you listen to. By your standard of measure will be measured to you, and more will be given you besides. So be careful what you listen to, be careful what you watch, be careful what you read, because our lives and the lives of everyone around us depend on it. Thanks for watching. You can join us Sunday morning, 10:30 at 20 West Main Street, Catskill, New York. Can't make it? You can stream our services live on YouTube or Facebook, which you can find on our web at clchurch.cc. That's clchurch.cc. Don't forget to follow us throughout the week for devotions and times of sharing from leaders and staff. Leave a comment, leave a like, whatever you want. And thanks once again.